It was the kind of day that felt balanced on the edge between seasons, warm enough for sunlight to linger on the skin, cool enough for shadows to stretch without hurry. I sat beneath an old oak at the edge of the field, watching the tall grass bend in waves. The wind had been playful all afternoon, teasing the leaves into soft applause, sweeping through the grass in long strokes. But as the sun tilted lower, its mood began to change. The movements grew slower, the air heavier with that faint, bittersweet scent that comes only when summer starts to slip away. I closed my eyes, letting the wind's rhythm guide my breathing. It began to carry a sound, not quite music, not quite words, but something in between. The leaves above rustled in harmony, the grass whispered in time, and together they shaped a song I could almost remember. It wasn't loud, but it filled everything. The space between my thoughts, the air around my skin, the quiet in my chest. Each note seemed to touch a place I'd forgotten, stirring small, golden memories. Late evenings by the lake, bare feet on warm soil, the first taste of rain after a dry spell. The song rose gently, then faded like a tide pulling away from shore. I opened my eyes to see the last rays of sunlight stretch across the field, turning the edges of the grass to gold. The wind slowed, brushing past me one final time before settling into stillness. I sat there a while longer, listening for what was no longer there, knowing I wouldn't hear this song again until next year. And that was the beauty of it. Some songs only live in the space between seasons, meant to be carried in memory until the wind decides to return.